Magician!
Well, that grudge failed miserably, but hopefully this one will. Yugi and Kaiba face off again, and this time there's no envoys and no Ring of Destruction. So there'll be no cheap burn cards.
Screw the rules, Yugi. I have money.
You may have money, but I have a belief in the heart of the cards. I'll set a monster, and set one card face down, and end my turn.
Very well, dweeb. My move. Not a great hand, but this'll help. I summon Force Raider. Now, Voice Raider, slash his face down.
Just gets over Magician's Valkyria.
That's all for now, Yugi. It's your move.
Very well. Activate Graceful Charity. This lets me draw 3 cards as long as I discard 2. I'll discard. Buster Blader and this is tough. My other Magician's Valkyria. Then I'll set a monster and set another card face down and end my turn.
Alright, my move. This might help. I activate Pot of Greed. Now I draw 2 cards from my deck. I'll summon my Blade Knight in attack mode. Now, Blade Knight, attack his face-down monster.
Sorry, Kaiba, but you activated my trap card. Mirror Force.
Ugh! Oh no!
Oh, yes.
Very well. I'll end my turn by placing 1 card face down.
And during your end phase, I play Dust Tornado to destroy it immediately.
It's my shadow spell.
And then I'll set this for the secondary effect. Draw. Now I play Breaker, the Magical Warrior. He'll gain a spell counter. Then I'll flip summon Obnoxious Celtic Guardian. Then I'll go to battle phase and attack with my Celtic Guardian. Then Breaker attacks for 19. I set another card face down and end my turn.
I draw. I activate Dark Core. By discarding 1 card from my hand, I get to remove any monster from the game, Yugi, and I choose your Breaker, the Magical Warrior.
Oh no!
Oh yes, dweeb. Now I'll set a monster defense mode and end my turn.
Oh, it's probably Cyberjar, but I should probably get rid of it now. I'll go to battle phase and attack with Obnoxious Celtic Guardian.
Yugi, you're so predictable. It is my Cyberjar. Now we pick up 5 cards from the top of our deck and summon any monster among them. I summon Slate Warrior and Giant Germ in defense mode.
I have no monsters I can put on the field. At least for now. I'll go to my main phase 2 and set 1 monster. That ends my turn.
Alright, Yugi. My move. I activate the magic card Soul Exchange.
What?
That's right, Yugi. I target your face-down monster, and I target my Slate Warrior.
It's my old vindictive magician.
Looks like he's not coming out to play, Yugi. Guess what? I summon my Blue Eyes White Dragon. Let's do this. Blue Eyes, attack Yugi directly with Burst Stream of Destruction!
I'm afraid you can't because of Soul Exchange.
What? Oh no! I forgot that rule existed.
You fell into the stereotype of Yu-Gi-Oh players not reading cards, Kaiba.
I'm guilty of that, Yugi. I'm guilty of that. Fine, I'll end my turn. Your move.
Well, luckily for me, I can bring forth my Dragon Slayer. I activate Premature Burial, paying 800 to bring back my Buster Blader. Now he goes up to 3,100 because of your blue eyes. So now, Buster Blader, slay his blue eyes white dragon.
Yugi, I never thought you would take a cheap shot at my blue eyes.
Well, I end my turn.
Yeah.
Well then, Yugi, I'll activate Mystical Space Typhoon on your Premature Burial. Now it's time to welcome my friend back to the field now, Yugi. With Monster Reborn.
No way.
Oh yes, way, Yugi. Blue Eyes, take flight. Then I'll normal summon my Kaiser Seahorse in attack mode. Now, Kaiser Seahorse, attack his life points directly. Now, Blue Eyes, attack him directly with Burst Stream of Destruction.
Your blue eyes fell straight into a trap. A magic cylinder.
No.
Yes, I used a burn card, but it requires an attack to be declared, therefore making it fair and balanced. Unlike Ring and Chaos Emperor.
I'll end my turn by placing a card face down.
And during your end phase, I play my Mystical Space Typhoon and destroy
No,
it.
my virus!
Looks like I had the cure to that virus. Now I play the...
You may have the cure to the virus, Yugi, but do you have the cure to restore your life points?
We'll see. I play Swords of Revealing Lights. Then I place another card face down and end my turn.
I tribute Kaiser Seahorse for Vampire Lord. Then I'll set one card face down and end my turn.
One turn. I activate my Pot of Greed, and just like you, I draw 2 cards. Excellent. I'll discard Magical Dimension to special summon the Tricky. Then I sacrifice the Tricky to tribute summon Dark Magician Girl. And then I play the Eye of Timaeus. Time to bring out the dragon of my own, Dark Magician Girl the Dragon Knight. Now for my Dragon Knight's effect, discarding Baphomet to once again destroy your Blue Eyes White Dragon.
No.
Next, my Dark Magician Girl the Dragon Knight will attack your Vampire Lord.
You activated my trap. Negate attack. Your attack is negated.
Very well, I end my turn.
Draw. I'll set a monster defense mode and end my turn and switch Vampire Lord.
So be it. Now I'll summon Sangan. Time to battle. I'll have Sangan attack your giant germ.
You take 500 points.
It's worth it.
1 and 2.
Next, Dark Magician Girl the Dragon Knight will attack another giant germ, which is exact game.
Yep. I had Death's Feral Imp in my face down card, and I was going to use it to bring back Dark Core.
Ooh, nice. Meanwhile, I have a Spellbinding Circle face down.
That was the face. That was the next draw.
Oh, God. That would have been problematic.
That was good.
Yeah. Now, can I get Dark Magician out? Let's find out in game number 2.
You go first or second? Oh, that's right. I thought.
Yeah, you get to choose.
I think I'm going to go first.
Very well. Damn it, didn't want that in my opening hand. Excuse me. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I didn't have a recording. I'll set a monster in defense and then your move, Yugi.
Let's see if it's Cyberjar again. I'll summon Witch of the Black Forest.
Bless you.
Bless you. Now, Witch of the Black Forest will attack your face-down monster.
And she takes 100. Twin-headed behemoth.
It wasn't Cyberjar for once.
Nope.
I got thrown off. I end my turn.
Just to clarify something here, this card was actually in the Yugi structure deck, even though it's a Kaiba card.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Why?
That was weird.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna summon Late Night,
Yes.
which has Twin-Headed Behemoth to attack.
Yes.
I'll go to battle phase and attack with Twin-Headed Behemoth.
Activate the effect of Witch. Add my Kaiba.
Okay.
This is a metal
And
special.
I'm sure you're going to end up discarding him, but I'll do it anyway. Blade Knight will attack directly.
Yep, and I absolutely will discard Kaiba.
A duelist's best friend. Alright, well, I have no choice but to end my turn.
Very well. And luckily, I have a monster that can deal with Blade Knight. Summon Breaker, the magical warrior. You'll get a spell counter. Then I'll go to battle phase and attack your Blade Knight.
Ugh.
At first glance, anyone would think this was a GOAT format game. I end my turn.
Bruh. Well, this is a repeat. I activate Dark Core.
Again?
Again. Discarding my Blue Eyes White Dragon. To banish your Breaker.
Breaker just can't catch a break. That was an unintentional pun as well.
I'll summon my Forest Raider.
Oh no.
I'll attack you directly with both of them with 3,400 in total. And I end my turn.
I activate Swords of Revealing Light.
Ugh.
Then I set a monster and end my turn.
Draw. I summon Sleep Warrior in attack mode. And I end my turn.
Turn on Swords. I flip summon my old Vindictive Magician and destroy Slate Warrior.
Ugh.
I set another monster face down and end my turn.
Draw. I activate Pot of Greed. And I'll set a monster in the... Actually, no, I'm not going to do that. I'll end my turn.
Second turn. Now I sacrifice Old Vindictive Magician and my face-down Electromagnetic Turtle to tribute summon Dark Magician.
Oh no!
Oh yes, Dark Magician, destroy Force Raider with Dark Magic Attack!
Ah!
I place a card face down and end my turn.
Yugi, you're gonna pay for taking a cheap shot. My move. I activate Mystical Space Typhoon and destroy your face down card.
No, my Spellbinding Circle.
All right. I'll switch Twin-Headed Behemoth to defense mode, and I'll set a monster in defense mode and end my turn.
Swords fade away. Lovely. I summon Magician's Valkyria. Now to battle. Magician's Valkyria will attack twin-headed behemoth with Mystic Scepter Blast, and Dark Magician will attack the face-down monster with Dark Magic Attack.
You attacked my cyber jar, Yugi.
Oh no! There it is!
Dark Magician be swallowed up.
Let's see. Pot of Greed, Marshmallow, Winged Dragon Guardian of the Fortress, Monster Reincarnation, and the Tricky.
I drew Kaiser Seahorse, Negate Attack, 2 Giant Germs, and Carnate Demise. I'll summon my Kaiser Seahorse in attack mode, and I'll set my 2 Giant Germs in defense mode.
I'll put my monsters in defense. Main phase 2. I activate Pot of Greed. It lets me draw 2 cards from my deck. Unfortunately, I've already normal summoned. Now I'll discard my Waterpon to special summon the Tricky. That ends my turn.
My move. I activate Soul Exchange. I'll target the face down card on your right. The one not next to.
So this one?
Yep.
My Marshmallow.
Yes. Come forth, Vampire Lord. And Yugi, remember, this is a grudge match, right?
Right.
I'm activating Monster Reborn, but it's not my Blue Eyes White Dragon I'm bringing back.
Don't tell me.
I'm bringing back your Dark Magician, Yugi.
Why? Blue Eyes has more attack points.
I'll use my own Dark Magician right here.
I swear, this is just to spite me.
Alright, now let's do this. Kaiser Seahorse, attack his face-down monster.
How can you do that when you played Soul Exchange?
Oh, that's right, yeah, I can't attack. I gotta remember, I can't use a battle phase, okay. Alright, Yugi, I'll end my turn by placing 1 card face down.
Well, this is better than nothing. I'll sacrifice my Winged Dragon to tribute summon Baphomet. Then use Baphomet's effect to add Gazelle, the King of Mythical Beasts. Something amusing, Kaiba.
You'll find out, Yugi.
I play Polymerization. Fusing Gazelle with Baphomet to bring forth Chimera, the flying mythical beast. Now to battle. Chimera attacks Vampire Lord with Pulverizing Pounce.
You activated my trap. Negate attack.
Main phase 2. I'll play Monster Reincarnation, discarding card destruction to add my Karibo bank. That ends my turn.
Draw. All right. I set 2 cards face down. And flip summon my giant germ, Yugi.
Very well.
And with that, I end my turn.
I draw.
And you activated my trap card. Crush Card Virus! That's right, Yugi. I sacrificed my giant germ. You know the drill, don't you?
Well, before you
all your monsters are infected by my virus.
Well, before
and no, I don't mean COVID.
Well, before you trigger it, I'll chain Magical Dimension, attributing the tricky to special summon Magician's Valkyria, and then use the other effects to destroy Dark Magician.
Oh no!
Give him back, you thief! Now Crush Card will resolve. There's nothing in hand to destroy. These get destroyed. But then the Chimera's effect will activate and bring back my Baphomet in defense mode. Then I'll set one monster face down and end my turn.
I draw. I'll set a monster in defense mode. Now, Vampire Lord, attack his Baphomet!
In the grave, I use my electromagnetic turtle to end the battle phase.
Very well, Yugi. I'll end my turn.
That's the first turn. Dark Magician Girl, no. I end my turn.
Draw. I flip up my Death Sparrow Limb. Then we both got the cards we replaced. I'll take back Monster Reborn. Let's see, what do I want here? I'll activate Enemy Controller. Left, right, A, B. I'll sacrifice my face down Giant Germ to take control of Baphomet. And Baphomet's going to go into attack mode, Yugi. So I'll be in attack mode. And activate Monster Reborn. This time to bring back my Blue Eyes White Dragon.
Wait a minute. Doesn't this feral imp put the card back in the deck?
Oh, that's right. It does go back to the deck. Oops. That was a big little misplay. I thought it goes to the hand for a minute. I'm sorry. That was my fault on that one.
Oh well. It's still ready to go, I guess.
It's alright. I'll still activate Enemy Controller. Let's see. Okay, so I'll go to battle phase. Death Sparrow Imp will attack your face down.
That's my obnoxious Celtic Guardian.
Okay. Baphomet will attack for 14.
Yep.
Vampire Lord will attack for 2,000.
And I will discard Kaiba.
Oh, that's right, he still had him. And Kaiser Seahorse will attack for 17.
Kaiba kept me in the duel.
And I end my turn, and Baphomet goes back to you.
I don't know what I can draw that can help, but let's see. Holly. Yeah, that's not going to do it. Game 2 is yours.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, I can't come back from that.
I had part of the demise in my hand with Fiend's Sanctuary.
Ah.
Oh. Drink, monster.
Final battle. Fights. This again? I play Pot of Greed and draw 2 cards.
Thank you, sweetie.
Yeah.
I'll set 1 monster and end my turn.
Very well, I draw. I'll activate my Pot of Greed. I draw 2. Next, I'll summon my Force Raider. Now, Force Raider, attack his face-down monster.
It just about gets over my electromagnetic turtle.
Me too. I'll set 1 face-down card and end my turn.
I'll set another monster face down and end my turn.
Draw. Wow. I drew this again. I summon Slate Warrior. Slate Warrior. Attack his face down.
He runs into my old Vindictive Magician, and I'll use his effects to destroy Force Raider.
Very well, Yugi. I end my turn.
I'll place yet another monster face down, and that's it.
I'll summon my Twin-Headed Behemoth. Twin-Headed Behemoth, attack his face-down monster.
Sorry, Kaiba, but he ran into my marshmallow.
Me too. I know how to deal with Marshmallow, Yugi. I activate Dark Core.
Well, at least it's not Breaker this time.
I discard 1 card from my hand to pop your marshmallow. I don't need that dessert topping in my field, Yugi. Remember, I'm diabetic.
Didn't think you had a sweet tooth.
I end my turn.
Oh, this is a struggle.
And just for the record, everybody, I'm not really diabetic. That's a phrase my friend uses whenever we play Marshmallow.
Summon Breaker, the magical warrior. He'll gain a counter, which I'll finally get to use. Remove to break the face-down card.
It's my Mystical Space Typhoon.
I was hoping to hit one of those pesky traps. I'll go to battle phase and destroy Twin-Headed Behemoth.
I take 100.
And I have to end my turn.
During the end phase, Yugi, my Twin-Headed Behemoth comes back. Perfect. I set a monster in defense mode. And I'll go to battle phase and attack your Breaker the Magical Warrior with my Slate Warrior. And I end my turn.
Come on. I'll set another monster and end my turn.
Draw. Slate Warrior, attack this face-down monster.
Sangan is destroyed, and I'll use his effects. Let's see, who can help me right now? Well, it has to be Kaiba.
And with that, I end my turn, Yugi.
Well, only one thing for it, I guess. Monster reincarnation. Discarding Waterpon, which I keep getting in my opening hand, and add Breaker back to my hand. Then I'll normal summon him again. Then I'll go to battle phase and finally finish off Twin-Headed Behemoth. And I end my turn.
Draw. I sacrifice my Cyber Jar and my Slate Warrior.
Oh.
To bring out Blue Eyes White Dragon.
Oh no.
Oh yes, Yugi. Next, I'll go to my battle phase and attack your breaker. Name 2. I set one card face down and end my turn.
Oh, one card can change the tide. That's not it, though. I'll set a monster face down and end my turn.
Yugi, what monsters do you have in your graveyard?
I have Breaker, Waterpon, Sangan, Old Vindictive Magician, and Electromagnetic Turtle.
You have Marshmallow in your graveyard.
No, you banished that with Dark Core.
Oh, that's right. All right. I'll set one card face down. And Blue Eyes White Dragon will attack your face down monster with Disperse Stream of Destruction.
It destroyed one of my dragons, Wing Dragon.
That's all for now, Yugi.
I set yet another monster, and that's it.
I'll summon Giant Germ. Next, I'll go to my battle phase. Blue Eyes, hit the face down.
Luckily, this one's going nowhere. Obnoxious Celtic Guardian.
Ugh. Very well, Yugi. I end my turn.
Come on. time to go on the attack. I summon Magician's Valkyria. Then I'll go to battle phase and attack your giant germ. Mystic Scepter Blast!
And I activate Shrink.
No!
Oh yes, Yugi. Your Magician's Valkyria has shrunk.
I end my turn.
I activate Graceful Charity.
Where's my graceful? And another spell I need.
I'll discard Battle Axe and the Flute of Summoning Dragon. Alright. Now I activate the Fang of Critias. I fuse it with my Tyrant Wing to bring out my Tyrant Burst Dragon.
Oh.
Next, I'll switch Giant Germ to defense mode and set one card face down, Yugi. Your move.
Very well. I place a card face down. And then just in case you are able to get through my Big Shield Gardener, I'll set a monster and end my turn.
Okay. I'm going to do it. I activate Monster Reborn. And I'm going to bring back my Battle Axe.
Battle Axe?
That's right, Yugi. Now, I switch Tyrant Burst Dragon and my Blue Eyes White Dragon to defense mode. Now, Battle Axe. Attack is obnoxious, Celtic Guardian.
I don't think so. You've activated my trap card, Magic Cylinder.
Ugh. Alright, Yugi. Me too. I set one card face down and end my turn.
On Heavy Storm. No, but maybe it can get me there. Activate Graceful Charity. Now I draw 3 and discard 2. I'll discard Card Destruction and the Tricky. Now I sacrifice Obnoxious Celtic Guardian and my other monster to tribute summon Buster Blader. Now the 2 dragons you control give him 1,000 attack points. Now Buster Blader, destroy his blue eyes with Dragon Sword attack.
Sorry, Yugi, my Blue Eyes isn't going anywhere. I activate my trap card, Interdimensional Matter Transporter. if Buster Blader's attack target wasn't there, it swung and missed.
Oh, thankfully, unlike the actual anime, I believe I get to redeclare.
That you do.
In that case, his new target will be your Tyrant Burst Dragon.
Ugh.
And with that, I'll end my turn.
Right, and my Blue Eyes comes back to the field. I activate Card of Demise.
Wait, did you draw for turn?
I did.
Okay.
I'll sacrifice my giant germ to set a monster in defense mode, Yugi. It's your move.
If that's the proper version, don't you lose your whole hand?
Yes, I do.
Ah,
I was reading, so I'm sorry.
no worries. Alright, let's try this again. Buster Blader, attack Blue Eyes White Dragon!
Ugh.
And that ends my turn.
Draw. I switch my Battle Locks defense mode and end my turn, Yugi. Your move.
Alright, now I summon my skilled Dark Magician for the first time tonight. Now I'll go to battle phase. Buster Blader will attack your Battle Ox.
Ugh.
And skilled Dark Magician will attack your face-down monster.
You attack my different dimension dragon, Yugi.
Ooh. Oh yeah, it has the same effect as Obnoxious
And now Celtic Guardian.
Well,
You know me, Yugi. I love my dragons.
and speaking of dragons, that means Buster Blader goes up by another 500. So 100 points. I end my turn.
Draw. I set a card face down, Yugi, and end my turn.
Does it have another effect? Or is that it?
It can't be destroyed by the effect of spell and traps. And it cannot be destroyed by battle with a monster with 1900 or less attack.
Well, in that case, I sacrifice my skilled Dark Magician to tribute summon Dark Magician Girl. Then I'll play Sage's Stone.
Activate cloning.
Oh, sorry. Right. As I was saying, activate Sage's Stone. Take to the field, Dark Magician.
No! Oh no!
Right. Now I play the Eye of Timaeus. I once again transform Dark Magician Girl into Dark Magician Girl the Dragon Knight.
Oh no!
Oh yes,
Yugi!
Kaiba.
I will not lose this duel!
I activate my Dragon Knight's effect, discarding Premature Burial to destroy Different Dimension Dragon.
No!
Oh,
My
yes.
dragon!
Oh yes, time to battle. Dark Magician, attack his token.
Yugi, I will not lose this duel tonight.
Buster Blader, attack his life points directly.
No!
And finally, Dark Magician Girl the Dragon Knight, finish him off.
No! I can't believe I lost.
I told you, Kaiba, I'm fueled by the heart of the cards.
Yugi, that was a good match. Let's duel again.
Absolutely. Oh, this was what I had in my hand, by the way.
I had Silent Dew in my hand and Flute Summoning Dragon face down.
For the longest time, I wanted to draw Polymerization so I could make Dark Paladin, but it was just 2 draws away.
I had Enemy Controller next, Shadow Spell, and Giant Germ and La Jin.
Well, that was some anime level stuff right there.
I think, hey, you may have, hey, at least you got one half of the Grudge match victory, so congratulations.
Yeah, this was the one that mattered more, to be honest.
Hey, these will face each other again. Maybe we can get Yugi and Joey another match, because I think that should be another rematch we should do in the future.
Indeed. As for Rainbow Neos, maybe
Yes.
it needs some kind of help against my Swans. I don't know. Maybe I'll have to use 2 decks at the same time against it or something. Again, I don't know.
And that actually brings me to next week's challenge. We'll do a May 2002 duel. We could do, a May 2002 duel.
Yeah.
MA Dark Magician versus Magician format, whatever deck you want to use. And then the third and final duel, which will be the fun duel, will be a September 07 format tag duel. I'm going to use my signature favorite deck, Dark Magician, for September 07 against Allie's September 07 format Harpy Lady deck. Just have like a my Yugi tag duel sort of in a way.
Sounds
and
interesting.
You can use whatever September 07 deck you want to do.
It's more likely going to be Dark Magician and Elemental Heroes, because it's me.
Or what we could do is just kind of like do the theme here. If you want, I mean, it's up to you at the end of the day.
Sure.
But since I'm using a Yugi with my kind of match, why don't you, since you have Warriors, you could do a Yugi and Joey. It can be like a DM era kind of tag duel.
Yeah, that would make more sense, actually.
Yeah, I figured do it like that, you know?
Alright, let's do it.
Alright, that'll be the main feature of the night next week.
So hope you guys are looking forward to it, get excited for it, and keep liking, commenting, sharing and subscribing. I'm currently at 481 still, so let's climb up to 500, although at the slow rate it's going now, I might just release Rampage of the Immortals as a Halloween special, so who knows. But let's see if I can reach 500 by the time Halloween comes around, so we'll see.
Absolutely.
Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and good night. Thank you very much for watching. Be sure to subscribe to the Dark Magician YouTube channel.